What's up, you NIO holders and moneymakers? Welcome back to the channel. Another great day. NIO is up 3.80%. The percentage here is not important. What important here is we are doing extremely well. Today's range was $14.73, so 1 cent down than the previous day. We quickly got back up. There was a huge buying volume and huge buying pressure with $15.46 as the high for the day. You won't believe, but 63.94% is the short volume ratio. Today is really a great day because it does seem like the short squeeze has begun. We might see a skyrocketing price point right around while we have the options or the contracts are expiring on the August the 4th. Why I'm saying that is I have something to back up with what I have found. One thing I wanted to quickly tell you is this is a pretty bullish signal when you have 64% of the short volume ratio. And if the stock does pretty well throughout the day, it is amazing. Regardless of the 64% short volume, we ramped up pretty rapidly and we got to $15.46. Not only that, after hours, we are still in green. If you take a look what has been happening in after hours, you should be able to see our after hour volume is 1.72 million. Now, why this is important, if you take a look at other stocks like Lucid, their volume after hours 660,000. Even Tesla, let's take a look. We are looking at 777,000 after hour volume, whereas NIO is doing extremely well, pretty high volume even in after hours. Today's volume 194% versus the average. Today's volume was 117 million. My point is, it is a pretty trending stock at the moment. Take a look right here. Most active, we are at number 7, right after Mullen and Palantir, right? And if you take a look at the watchers, we are extremely doing well. We are in top 10. Actually, we are at number 9 on the watchers list as well. Why this data is important, I wanted to share with all this huge short selling pressure. We are doing extremely well with the average volume of 59.9 million. Today's volume was 116 million. By the way, if you find this information extremely helpful, I ask you in return to hit the like button. You can also subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. That way you don't miss out on many interesting information that I share on my channel. If you want to help out this channel with a couple of dollars, you can click the join button, become the member of the channel, or you can click the thanks button. What I wanted to show you is this options and the contracts, the calls and the puts. Before I go there, I wanted to share that this is expiring on August 4, 2023. So the option volume is the total number of option contracts that have been traded in the current or most recent trading session. NIO has a total of 233,000 contracts and a put to call ratio of 0.60 for the options expiring August 4, 2023. Now, this is the $15 strike. This is $15.50 strike. As you can see, the call volume is massive, $25,615. They will all be in money. And let me tell you what I mean by they will all be in money. Now, this is the options or the contract I'm sharing on my screen. By the way, we are $15.38 after hours, which is up 0.52%. But you want to note here is this is the August 4. This is the contract for August 4. Now, here is an overview of some of the potential volume. The volume is right here and the open interest is right here as well. These are the two signals that you want to watch out for. And if you are not trading in options, I'll tell you in a very layman's term just within next 1 minute. So pay attention. Before that, if you haven't clicked the like button, do me a favor, hit the like, hit the subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Now, when you look into volume, when you look into open interest, if the price is going high and if the open interest is going higher, that's a pretty bullish sign. If prices are rising as an example, where is the price? If you want to take a look at the price is right here, right? So if you scroll up, you see the strike price. Here is the open interest, and here is the volume. These are the three things you need to look at. Now, if you look into this is the strike price. If the price is going up $15, $14.50, $14 right here. If the prices are rising and the call contracts, this is the call contracts. Again, if you scroll up, you should see call and you should see puts. Now, if the prices are rising, as you go down, the prices are rising right here, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $15.50. If the prices are rising and call contract open interest is also rising, that is a bullish signal that buyers are establishing a new condition or new long positions. With open interest, let's take a look. When we are right here, 11.50, 12, 12.50, 13, 13, 15, 40, and our open interest is rising right here. So we went up from double digit or three digit when we went to 13,000, right? At $14, 13,214. At $14.50, 5,339, and at $15 we already crossed, which is 12,215. Now all this blue background that you see, that is in the money. So this all contracts, all the call options are in the money. Now this is why I'm saying that the squeeze could start at any moment and it can skyrocket. Number one reason is, again, I can show you this chart where we are seeing that a massive amount of options are going to call and put. Contracts are going to expire on August 4. Now what that means is, now this is the put option right here. If the prices are rising, but if the call contract open interest is falling, which is not the case, but if the prices are rising and the open interest in put is going down, that is a bullish signal once again, which means people don't really believe in put at the moment. So take a look, 1550, we are seeing the open interest for put. So this is open interest for put. This open interest, as the price goes up, open interest is declining. And this is in the money. This is out of the money. Out of the money, and we started seeing 11,000, 4,900. As the price goes up, this open interest goes down. So that is the crux of the matter that you want to look into, which is again a pretty bullish sign. Now the stars are going to align because within a couple of days we'll hear about the monthly deliveries. Again, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't have no insider information or nothing along those lines, but historically, right? So within the next few days, we'll hear what NIO delivered in the month of July. Today is July 31st. So we can expect maybe like the first week of August they can announce, and there is a lot of speculation around 12,000, 15,000, 17,000. We'll see what happens. But all in all, if you start looking at this chart, right? So this is January 20th. And this is June 2023. We are rising in this direction. Of course, there are some zigzag ups and downs because of some of the challenges that NIO is facing. Number one, supply chain management. Number two, the demand. Number three, all in all, they need to sell more. But take a look. We just, in December, we had our peak. If you take a look at June, we are right here. And if you take a look at another June last year, it is, or July rather, we are right here. So we are in line with what we did last year, but slightly better. We can see that we can do even better in July when we see the data. So again, this is our June data, and we didn't do extremely well for June, but what we think is, this is the July data, we will go higher than what we see here. Some people are calling we'll do 17,000, we'll do 15,000, we'll see. I don't have a crystal ball. But again, you need to consider two things. You don't really need to see what the analysts are talking about at the moment, or again, you need to see that the short volume is rising. With that, options are doing pretty well in terms of the call options. Interest is rising as the strike price goes up, and these are all bullish signs. With that, you also want to understand what people are wondering, right? So here is what the watchers are talking about. Again, let me go ahead and refresh. 374,000, that was the watcher number this morning. Right now it is increasing because there is a ton of interest. 375,000 watcher or more than that. Now, people are talking about NIO shorts are greedy from $65 in 2021 to $7 now. What we want to say is it's overpumped. Get out of here. See ya at $30 minimum price. That's a fair value. If you see what NIO has done, 5 days, we are up 24%. 1 month, we are up 52%. 6 months, we are up 26%, and year to date, 59%. And this is one again. It's a bull run. Take a look right here. It's 100% plus within just a couple of months, starting at the end of May. We are right now at June and July, so within a couple of months, it doubled up. So congratulations who made the money. We can cross this $22.74 just in no time once it begins and it fires up. But in my understanding, as much as the shorts are starting to lose, and the gamma and combination of a couple of things, gamma squeeze as well as short squeeze, and the investor sentiment, once it kicks in, you will see the trigger. Now, one thing that you also want to note is we have skyrocketed for the last 5 days in terms of the moving average. With this moving average, we are seeing 53 as our RSI. RSI is relative strength index. Now, when it is between 40 and 60, I call it a balanced RSI because it's not an overbought or not an oversold condition. Now, if you take a look at last 1 month, you will see another bullish sign once again. We saw the buying volume, all this green, right? So this is 1 month chart. So that is giving you some of the idea at a very high level what's happening during the week. All buying volume, and this is ridiculous that our RSI is 84, but still we have buying volume. That's again pretty good. We have $15.30. That is our price point. But what I wanted to quickly show you, if I can, oh, it is right here. I can't even see this, right? So this red bar, that is our moving average. Our moving average right here is not really, it is not a moving average. Let me just go ahead and quickly add a red bar so you should be able to see. So this is, oh no, this is our moving average. This our moving average is not even showing right here. Let me just go ahead and change this. But our moving average is below $10 for last 1 month. That's how quickly we have skyrocketed. So this is again $10 and $15. That's a super bullish sign because we are way above the real-time price point, which is this blue line or blue bar is way above the moving average. And that is setting NIO up for one more bullish round. If you take a look right here, what we have done is all the way higher highs. I love to see this kind of chart, right? So this is the closing price point. Starting from July 17th, or rather July 14th, 1054, 56, then again 64, 58. So all in all, we're moving in the right direction, 73, and we did not step back. 1191, 13, 1324, 1474, and $15.30. So we are moving in the right direction. We have been marking higher highs. So starting 1036, then 1283, 1387, 1546, amazing price point, newer and newer highs, newer and higher lows, and higher close. With that, to add even better into the mix, we have been ramping up our volume from 33 million to 108, 102, 137, and 116. So as the price goes up, the volume spikes up. Short sellers go up, our price goes up. The contract is expiring on August 4, and the stars are going to align, and we'll see some fireworks. Do hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and let's watch this go to the moon. Thanks for watching once again, everyone.